everyone, we are the SEEvents team, and this is a local event notification app, and I am here with Tin, Kai, and myself.
Hello guys, my name is Kai-Chen Zhang, and I'm senior pursuing a bachelor in computer science at the University of Utah.
Hello, my name's Tin Nguyen. I'm also a senior for computer science at the U. I'm also pursuing my master's in security.
And hello, I'm Solon Grover. I'm finishing up my bachelor's in computer science. And unfortunately, Tian isn't here with us today. He fell into a coma after a brutal car accident in the fall semester last year. So we can wish him a good recovery, and we thank him for his idea contributions to our app. All right, now I'll turn it over to Kai to tell us a little bit more about our app.
The hunger student. You are a student, you probably get hungry often. There are many events on campus providing free food. Unless you pay close attention to university announcements or come across the events in person, you will miss some of these. So imagine, what if you had an app where users could receive phone notification for nearby free food events?
Yeah, so the main purpose of our app is we want a unified platform for all things events. So for example, our teammate Tian, he had an Instagram page for free food at the U. The problem is a lot of people don't have Instagram or they don't know his page. And there's other examples, like there's sometimes posters on the wall that you don't know how old they are. Maybe they don't exist anymore. And maybe other places have their own apps and websites, and it's kind of all over the place. So we just want one place for everything so that people can see easily. And I'll turn it over to Sloan for the demo.
Okay, when you first open up the app, you'll be prompted to sign in or sign up. So go ahead and sign in with our Google account. And once you've signed in, you'll see this beautiful map right here where you'll see nearby events. We got a couple buttons here that are very useful. So this is your notification preferences window where you can opt in to certain events here. We're going to go ahead and do a couple of those. The notification preference or the notification categories you select will be the categories you get notified for. We also have event filters here, so if you want to look at specific event types like food and cooking, this will filter those out. Let's go ahead and just go back to all so we can look at all those events. And let's take a look at an event here. So it looks like there is a sushi event. Ooh, that's fun. Let's go ahead and take a look at this one. Yeah, we're going to see all of the event details here. You can go ahead and upvote it, downvote it, whatever you want. You can even save it, and I'll show you where you can view these saved events. And you can also mention that you're going, and this will allow you to receive a notification for this event. And down here you can see the event details. You can see the capacity, the category, when it's happening. You can also view some of the other attendees, and you can actually go to their profiles and send them a friend request or something like this. We're gonna go ahead and send our friend Tin here a friend request, and we can chat with him later on. Let's go back to our event here. You can also view directions from your current location. So we notice that we are down here. I'm living in Orem, and I want to figure out how to get to this event. So let's go ahead and show the directions, and we get a list of directions here and a nice beautiful route here drawn on the map, and you can view the route summary down here. And we can also view the comments and images submitted by other users. So Tin has mentioned that he loves the sushi, especially the fish kind. I'm not sure what other kind of sushi exists, but that's pretty funny. We can go ahead and leave our own comment here. Hello, the sushi is awesome. And there we go. We also use a full moderation API from OpenAI. This will censor any inappropriate content, text or image, and that is very useful for keeping all these events appropriate. Let's say we want to create our own event. Let's go ahead and come to the map here. Let's click the plus sign to create our own event. So let's say you don't want to fill out all this information, but you do have a poster for an event that you want to put onto this app. So let's go ahead and click the plus sign again here, and this will give us our quick ad. So let's go ahead and pick an image. We've got some posters down here. We have found our poster image. Let's go ahead and open this, and let's go ahead and submit the details. So what this is going to do is it's going to send the image to DeepSeek, which we've connected to our app, and it will peel out all the event details into the specific fields that we have, like so right here. So we see the event title, the capacity. It did not actually get this from the poster, so some things you're gonna have to fill in. So we can do like 20 here, or this is the host, and this is the location, and this is the description here. And these are some links you can put in here, but there happen to be no links on the poster. And this will also fill in the start date and end time. And let's go ahead and pick a spot here. We can actually copy the location, which is this, and paste it here. Yeah, so once we paste the location here, it'll take us to the right area, and we can go ahead and finish up our event. But maybe we want to pick an image here. We can go ahead and just pick a generic, we can just do the poster image, why not? And let's go ahead and create the event. All right, now that we've created our event, we can go to the map here, and we can actually search for Black Desert Resort, and it'll take us right here to where the event is. So this is the event we've just created. Fantastic. Also, as the creator of this event, we can go ahead and edit many of the details, like the fields we've seen in the details section, or we can deactivate or even delete the event. Okay, let's move on to our events tab here. So as you can see, we have a list of all of the events in the area. You can search for specific events. You can filter by distance. So let's say we only want to see the ones 5 miles away from us. Looks like there's only one here. And you can also just do all distances if you want to see those. We can also look at all the events we've created by ourselves, and you can look at the saved events. So we saved the sushi, the sushi event earlier. All right, here we are on the Explore tab. This is going to show all of the communities are in the area. So we can go ahead and also filter here, and we can join a group. So this is the chess club that we have already joined. We can go ahead and view a members list too, so we can look at all the wonderful people that are in the chess club. And we could even go to their profiles as we did before with 10, but we can also chat with everyone in the groups, and we can say, hello, everyone. And everyone in the group will receive this message. And here we have 10, a fellow chess club member that has responded to our hello. Also on the community page, you can see some of their upcoming events, and you can take a look at these and join them and whatnot. All right, let's move on to our communities tab. This will show all the communities that you've joined here, and you can also create your own communities via this form. And you can also decide whether or not you want the community to be invite only or open to everyone. All right, let's move on to the Friends tab. Here we are in the Friends tab. We can view your friends. You can visit their profiles as we did earlier. We sent out a friend request to Tin, and he accepted it. And we can also chat with him here. So hello, Tin. And there we have sent a message to him, and let's see if he responds back. Yep, and he says, sup, G. So there we go. We have a chat interaction with Tin. And you'll also view any incoming friend requests here. So let's go ahead and let's remove Tin as a friend. And let's see what happens when he tries to send us a friend request. Okay, and here we see the friend request from him. We can always accept or deny it, but let's go ahead and deny it this time. We are no longer friends. Okay, let's move on to the profile tab here. So this will show your individual profile. You can go ahead and edit necessary information, like you can update your name and username. And if you're logged in through an account you made through the app instead of Google, then you can change your password and stuff like that. This will also list the activities that you've had on the app, so you can go ahead and delete these if you want. If you don't want people to see these, or you think they're funny or something, I don't know. And that is the end of our app. All right, I'm going to turn it over to Tin here to show off our final system design.
So on the technical side of our app, we have our system design. So the front end, we're using React Native and Expo. For the back end, we're using Node.js and Express, which is like a JavaScript library. And for the database, we're using MySQL. They're hosted on various different services. As for the APIs, we have different APIs that connect to our app for different uses. For the Google Maps, we're using it for the maps, and then also using directions to get directions to places. And we're using ChatGPT for the content moderation, and also DeepSeek for quickly adding events. And then for Firebase, we're using that for the Google authentication and also the image hosting. And then I'll turn it over to Solon for the final slide.
All right, thank you to our professors, David Bean and Alexander Lex, and our TAs, and we have been grateful for all the help they've given us along the way for making this project.